What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking down the 4th stage of the anniversary battle here. So this is the team that I have got going for the 4th stage. Let's go ahead and take a look at the missions. So the missions for the 4th stage here: clear the event once, clear it without using support items, and then clear the event within a total of 4 turns. So, a little bit different, right? We're changing it up from what we were previously doing. Exciting stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into the event and see here. So yeah, I wanted to use Orange Piccolo. We know we're going to be fighting against the STR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku, so I did want to bring as many AGL and tech types as possible to have type advantage against them. Oh! They switched the typings! They didn't do this for any of the first 3 stages. No! Oh, I just got cucked. Oh, that sucks. I assumed it was going to be the same typings that the characters are, but it's not. So this might actually be problematic. I might have to run this back to get this done in 4 turns. So what I was basically thinking here with Orange Piccolo, if we're able to pop the Orange Piccolo transformation, that's going to be free turns of damage that we're not going to... that don't count as turns, as actual turns, right? Because giant transformations pause your turn counter. So this is it was a really good strategy too for like getting when the Cell Max had the, mission to clear it in 5 turns and stuff. Using Orange Piccolo was a really solid strategy because with his transformation you could basically cheese it. So that is what we were going to attempt to do here, but now all of a sudden we're facing off against an int enemy and we've got all these tech characters, so this might not actually be the best deal. So yeah, we'll see. I'm still going to attempt. I'm still going to try my best here, but it's not looking great so far. And it also seems like starting from here on, well, at least for this one, we're fighting them at the same time, which is new, because previously we were fighting, multiple enemies, like, back-to-back. But now we're fighting them at the same time, which means potentially AoE characters could be useful here. I don't really have any good AoE characters on my JP account to use, unfortunately, but that could actually be a good idea. I could see, like, a Dragon Ball Super Broly team taking this one down pretty easily in 4 turns. Because the Broly himself is probably going to melt Goku, and then he'll do a little bit of damage to Vegeta as well because he's AoEing multiple times per turn, and then you could just focus all of your other units' damage on the Vegeta, and you'd be good to go. But yeah, so that actually seems like a really, really solid build idea for this, but it doesn't look like that's going to work out for this. Okay, so we're on turn 2 here. How do we want to do this? Man, we have way too much tech power. I don't think we're going to be able to get this done, to be honest, in 4 turns. I don't think it's going to happen this time around, unfortunately. We'll try, though. We'll do our best. Do our best. Won't we? Okay, yeah, so I guess any of the units that that aren't tech, we're going to try and focus on attacking the Goku. And then that way all of the tech units can just have type-neutral attacks. Man, already oh, we're going to need some real good luck with these Piccolo transformations, let me tell you. It's going to be something interesting if we're unable to... If we're unable to get this done, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. We don't have a ton of really strong physical type units in our box. Physical and int are not our strongest typings on this JP account. So yeah, I actually wonder about being able to clear this in the 4 turns. We'll see. We'll see. Obviously, we're not down for the count yet. But yeah, these guys are proving to be quite tanky. Maybe this team, like, could do this, but we'd probably need some better rotations. We had some pretty garbage rotations up front, right? Like, we didn't get the Piccolos lined up together. We want the STR Piccolo to be lined up with one of the Orange Piccolos so that they can do a lot of damage together, since they have, like, most of their links active that way. And then, obviously, having Gamma 1 and 2 linked up is going to make a huge difference for the amount of damage that they're doing. So... yeah, if we're unable to clear this in the 4 turns, honestly, I think we probably could run it back with the exact same team. We would just have to get much better rotations than this. Because, yeah, this is pretty bad so far. Okay, so we're able to use the Piccolo transformation because we've got all superhero units from the 3rd turn. So that is the very first thing we're going to do. Use our orange Piccolo transformation. And then... yeah, so I guess we'll just try to flatten Vegeta if we can. First, and then after that we can move on to the Goku. Okay, so ideally I would like to end Vegeta on this turn. Remember, we can do a lot of attacks. We can do quite a bit here, because each of the Piccolos can, you know, each slot he can super up to 3 times, or attack up to 3 times, potentially super. So we'll see if we're getting enough critical hits and stuff to actually do all the damage that we need to. This is actually neat because we're on turn 3 right now. So once this orange Piccolo transformation ends, we're going to go back to turn 3. That, like, turn 3 that we were already on, right? And then we'll be able to do one more round of attacks there. And then it's going to bring us on to turn 4, where we're going to have one more Piccolo transformation that we're going to be able to use. So maybe we will actually be able to do this in 4 turns. We'll see, we'll see. It looks like we're getting there. Okay, nice. Additional super. We might actually finish off Vegeta this turn. This is going to be good. And then, obviously, we still have one more turn of Orange Piccolo, at least, and potentially even 2 turns, right? Man, maybe I'm just over here underestimating Orange Piccolo, forgetting that he is still, like, pretty much the best unit in the game. But obviously, he's not going to be doing nearly as much damage to Goku, having type disadvantage. He's going to need to get some critical hits here, for sure. But we still are on the very first turn of this Orange Piccolo transformation. And so here's the second turn. He's probably just dead here, yeah? Wow, okay, so it looks like we did this. Well, I was being a doubter, but I should have put some faith. I should have been a believer, because yeah, I think we're going to be able to get this done pretty easily. So yeah, Orange Piccolo is certainly the way to cheese this one because of the turn restriction, right? Certainly, certainly. So we'll remember this for upcoming stages. If any of them have turn restrictions as well, we might just depend on Orange Piccolo on those stages, you know, as well. If you don't have Orange Piccolo, or you're not able to build like a strong enough team with him, I would say definitely you want to focus on bringing units. Well, one, bring units that have type advantage. Oh no, it's not over. There's a second phase. Ah. I see. I see. Okay, okay, okay. Well, the good news is that we're just on turn 3, and we still have the other Orange Piccolo transformation to use, right? So that is awesome. I guess we'll leave the rotations like this. I think this is perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and attack as much type advantage as we can. So we'll do this. Yeah, I guess we do that, and then we'll switch to STR for Gamma 1 there. But yeah, so as I was saying, the strategy that you'll want to depend on here is bringing a lot of units that can do this, that have a lot of additional attacks and stuff, because that's how you're going to get the most damage per turn, you know, so that you can finish the event off in the 4 turns required. It is always smart to bring like a support unit or 2. That's why I brought the STR Piccolo along, because I figured, you know, you're probably not going to make it happen with like only like hard hitters, right? Usually teams work out a little better. You end up doing like more damage overall if you bring a couple hard hitters that you can leave as your main rotation units, and then bring support units that you can float that end up just buffing them a little bit more. But I did bring the STR Piccolo as well because I wanted to have some tanky units in here in case these enemies were hitting us super hard, you know, on top of tanking all the damage that we're putting out. Okay, and it looks like they have some kind of countdown super attack that they're going to hit us with. But I don't think they're going to be able to hit us with it, because I'm pretty sure when they are done counting down, we're going to be in the middle of an Orange Piccolo transformation, and they're just going to attack him for 0, so. This is really the free and easiest way to get this done. Alright, sweet. So we've got are... Oh, we've actually got some good stuff here. Okay, okay, okay. So, I think we'll wait on the 7th anniversary transformation. Let's do the Orange Piccolo transformation first. Yeah. Let's do this first, and then we'll try and take down these enemies as much as we can. The only thing is that... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the Vegeta, in fact, instead of the Goku. I know that seems weird because we don't have type advantage there, and it would make sense to try and melt Goku. But the strategy that I'm thinking of here, if we were to melt Goku and then attack Vegeta only enough to get him to... you know, if he was still above 50% HP, then when we defuse out of the Orange Piccolo state, we're going to lose that, the LR Gods transformation. Because the only reason they had their transformation active is because we have an enemy below 50% HP, because the Goku is a little bit below right now. So if we kill him, we won't have an enemy below 50% anymore, and then we won't be able to use their transformation. Which obviously, we use their transformation, or the transformation is free because it's turn 4, so we get to use that. But the active skill super attack right after that, you can only launch if the enemy is below 50% HP, or if you are below 50% HP, which obviously we are not going to be there. So... yeah, we do need to leave that Goku alive, at least until we can make sure that we get the Vegeta below 50% HP, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so that was not quite as good of an Orange Piccolo turn. Oh, here's the countdown super. It happened. So yeah, it looks like those do hit a little bit hard. That was with type advantage there. Obviously, there's like no defense on these numbers or anything. It's just like raw, but yeah, this stage does look like it hits a little bit hard there. So, yeah, wow, oh my goodness. Okay, so I am absolutely praying for a third turn of the Piccolo transformation here. That is going to be pretty much vital if we want to finish this thing at this point. That's what I'm thinking. How do we do this? How do we do this? Oh, I guess we do that, and then... Oh, nice. All these green orbs actually dropped perfectly. Okay, 3 18-key supers. That's what I like to see. Let's see if we can get some triple supers off here. Get lucky enough to do that. That would be very, very helpful. At least some critical hits for sure while we're attacking this Vegeta. Okay, nice. One crit. One crit down, many to go, hopefully. Oh, man. Okay, that first Piccolo didn't really do it for us. Oof, I feel like we're close, but we're just not quite there for this 4-turn mission. Like, if I ran this exact same team on Global, we'd be fine. Because on Global, I have most of these units rainbowed, right? Or at least with a couple dupes to where they have a lot of their crits and additionals in the hidden potential system. Whereas a lot of these units are actually 55% for me. So that is... definitely hurting us here, because we need to be able to do as much damage per turn as possible. There we go, there we go. Can we crit, please? Please! Come on, Piccolo. Oh. Okay, transform again. One more turn, one more turn. No! Okay, so somehow we need to finish off both of these enemies right here. The good news is, between all 3 units on the rotation, we have type advantage over the entire thing. So that's good. That is really good news. Now, because we have guaranteed crits, let's go ahead and use their active skill, transform them up here, and now they got the active skill super that they... What? I thought when the enemy is below 50% HP... Oh, I think it's when you're only facing one enemy. Oh no! Okay, so I think that just solidified the L. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that just gave us an L, because we were going to have guaranteed crits for the turn with them, and now we won't. Are links any... Yeah, and the links are horrible here. We don't have... Oh. Yeah, this is really bad. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we just spray and pray now. This all we can really do is hope for the best here. The good news is that Piccolo is going to be providing some extra ki for everyone, so Gamma 2 will actually get to super attack here. But yeah, I guess we have to target Vegeta. Okay, so now we just hope that we get enough additionals and crits and stuff to finish this off. But if not, then we fail the 4-turn mission, and we're going to have to actually try this again. But yeah, we did get really cucked by that first stage, having an int enemy there, and we have no physical type units on the entire team, right? So I think what I may end up doing here is going against my advice, and I might take off the STR Piccolo and instead put on a strong physical type attacker, like the 3rd anniversary Gogeta or something. Because if I were to do that, then we would have a better time against the first half of this fight. But looks like we're doing okay. Did we finish off Goku? Okay, we just finished off Goku. So now it's up to Gamma 2. It's all up to Gamma 2. He has to basically finish him off right here. Let's see if he can get enough additional attacks and critical hits and stuff to make this happen. It's all up to you, Gamma 2, just like in the movie. Yes! No normals, please! At least he's getting crits. At least he's getting crits. Come on, one more super. Yes! Okay, I think if this critical hits, we do it. I'm pretty sure if this critical hits, we get the 4 turns done here. Ooh, it's gonna be close. We did it! Yes! Nice! Awesome. Thank you, Gamma 2. Thank you. What a guy. Oh my goodness. Just barely. Wow, that was a nail-biter, wasn't it? So yeah, I think we showed pretty much the strat. I think the orange Piccolo thing works out really, really well. That's probably why they made the first stage int. Because they knew that you were going to use a lot of powerful tech type units to cheese the second type, or the second phase. So it makes sense them doing what they did there. They kind of type locked us. Okay, so there we go. We were able to get all of the missions done. I'm glad we don't have to go back in and try that again. That is awesome. Okay, so let's pop over to the wiki and take a peek at the support memories, or the equipment that we just unlocked. Okay, so we got these ones here for the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Alright, so it looks like, oh my goodness, even down to the bronze ones, we're getting like a lot of stuff here. Look at this, 800 defense? That's so good. That's like so much. Okay, and then we're getting the same thing again, so 6 crit and 6 additional for the gold, silver and gold respectively, and then the 400 defense, 600 defense. Perfect. These are going to be really, really good. Man. Okay, yeah, I am super stoked to apply these to some of those characters. But yeah, let's quit messing around and get on to stage 5.